How's it going? I am taking a little bit of footage at our Christmas party fancy dress. I am tuxedo mask from Sailor Moon, and yeah, I'll try and get some footage tonight. See you later. Thank you. Hi.
Think es nothing.
How's it going? Oh, my bartender! So my staff party's been really good. Having a really good night, dancing the night away. Peace, love, and zen. Speak to you soon. Right, let's find number 2. Where are you? Ooh, what flavor is this? Ooh, yes, Nutella on toast. Lovely jubbly. Thanks, Mum, for this lovely salmon and cucumber sandwich. Delicious. Flash. Hello, Baba. You look tired.
35.
Are you teaching me?
Yes. See? Just keep adding.
And how do you make it go down again?
Right, I'll show you that. So if you make a mistake or you want to go down or you want to get rid of the number altogether, you press on. Press like that and it comes up.
Very good.
And to go back one at a time, you do that. If you want to get rid of it again and start again, you do that.
Right.
And it zeroes it.
Very good. Hi, my baby. Did you miss me last night? Don't go. I would sit down while I've got the opportunity. It's the last day that I can post Christmas cards to the UK tomorrow, so I'm gonna sit and look how cute they are. Just sit and write my Christmas cards out. What does this say? The artist is Mary Stubberfield. Mary is a British artist whose work has been exhibited widely in the UK, USA and Greece. Her favourite subjects are nature, wildlife and coastal scenes, and cats. Me. This is a Breast Cancer Network Australia, working to support 57 people diagnosed with breast cancer every day. I think that the money, yes, the money from these cards goes to the Breast Network Australia. So that's pretty good. If you can hear someone running around in the background, that would be Flash, my cat, who is in the lounge room for the first time in a week, having a lovely old time. Right, who have we got? Uncle 1, Uncle 2, Uncle 3, Auntie 1, Auntie 2, well, no, Auntie 2 is in South Africa and I don't think I can send that. Okay, so Uncle and Auntie. Next, we have got cousin 1, 2, and 3. Cousin 1, 2, and 3, and then I'm going to need more cards than that. Okay, so I will write a few and then hunt myself some other Christmas cards, which I have a few, I think, floating around. Otherwise, I shall have to pop to the shop. Right, let's start off. So I don't normally send cards via snail mail. I usually send them via Moonpig. Now I really love Moonpig in the fact that it sends me a reminder of people's birthdays. It's there, everything's in one spot. If I want to choose a gift, I can choose a gift. I don't send gifts very often, but sometimes for like a special occasion, for like a first birthday or a first Christmas or something, you know, anniversary, something like that. And usually only to like the real little kids that I do that. But not very often, not very often. Normally I just send cards. Why? Because it's expensive. I live in Australia and they all live in the UK and it gets expensive. So I just think a card is a nice thing to have. A present is a bonus. And why am I going down this rabbit hole? So I decided to, me and my mother were chatting recently and she pulled out some stamps and I said, oh, they're like reasonably priced. Anyway, when we had a discussion about it, me thinking that Moonpig was actually the most cost-effective way to send to England, I was very wrong. So I'm back into the old snail mail, writing out my cards. I think it's nice. It's going to have a personal touch rather than typing. And even though it might not necessarily always get there on time, like I've just had a birthday card from my uncle in England, for example, that didn't arrive on my birthday, which was 2 weeks ago, but arrived this week. But it's still nice to get in the post. So I think that's nice. So yeah, I'm going to sit here and write some of these cards. So why don't you join me?
Put the slip knot on what's going to be the top needle and line your needles up with the other needle at the bottom or underneath it, kind of. You have the tail end on your finger.
Oh no, I can't do it.
Around the yarn on your thumb.
To be continued, guys. I think I need to watch a few more videos of like different kinds and see if I can figure it out. So this is the Judy's Magic Cast On. Let me know if you've tried this or not. And if you have, if you've had a success, and how many times it took you to do it. So I'm going to turn the camera off because no doubt I'm going to get frustrated until I figure it out. So I'm going to watch a different few videos at the moment, and then yeah, I'll see you in a little while. All right, I have done my Judy's Magic cast on and completed the first section for the setup on my Advent KAL for 2025. If you are new to the Judy's Magic cast on, as I am, it's a little bit slippery and fiddly, but actually it's quite easy once you can figure it out. My recommendation for a tutorial video is this one, the Improved Judy's Magic Cast On by DBS Knitter, Amy Snell's channel. So yeah, that's my recommendation. So I'm going to continue on knitting on this shawl now, and yeah, I'll come and show you when I've done the first section of the Advent knit. Lovely. There you go. Something new I learned today. Amazing. So, right, knit 3, knit front and back.
Hi, I'm Emily from the Blue Mouse, and today I'm going to teach you how to do a knit front and back, which is abbreviated as KFB. In order to work a KFB, you're going to need to know the difference between the front loop and the back loop. So as we've talked about, before, this is the front loop and this is the back loop. So in order to work a KFB, you work a knit stitch into the front loop, which is normal, but then you also work a knit stitch into the back loop of that same stitch. If that sounds too complicated, please stay with me.
I remember.
I believe that you can totally...
I just had to have a quick look on the tutorial because I'm still relatively new knitter. So I just needed to remind myself how to do the knit front back. Knit 6. Oh, knit front and back 6 times. Okay. I can do that. I don't need you anymore. 1, 2, oh sorry, 1, so 2, yep, 3, 4, 5, 6. This wool is very nice to knit with. 6. And knit 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Lovely. Now I should have 19, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19. Very good. So just while I'm sat here knitting, before I put a time lapse on, you may have noticed if you're a regular viewer that I'm in a different chair. I did have another chair. So I got back from the UK last year. I really wanted an armchair and I got one off Marketplace. And it was really nice visually, but to sit in, it was very hard on your bum and very low back to sort of sit in. I couldn't get comfortable without a few pillows. And I kept it because it's all I had. But a friend of mine from Knitters Guild, Luke, put a post on his Facebook and he was giving away this armchair and another one, exactly the same but in a different colour. So we grabbed those off him and he dropped them off, and yeah, we're really grateful to him. Probably end up buying him some yarn to say thank you, to be honest. So we've got one here, and honestly it's like the most comfortablest chair ever in the universe, and the other one's in the other room. So that's good. Right, we're on a roll with this. I'm going to put a time lapse on so you don't have to watch 10 hours of me knitting, even though I'm sure you would like it. It will make up this video far too long. So I'll pop the time lapse on, I'll say goodbye to you for now, and I'll pop a little clip in at the end when I'm finished, before I say toodle pip until tomorrow. Alright, ciao ciao. Hello everyone, it's Future Jay here, looking a little bit worse for wear. Alright, so I've been knitting, as you know, as you've just seen, but I'm really tired and I realised that I forgot to do every knit row, like every second row knit. So, I'm going to pull it out, I'm going to start it over, but first I'm going to do my video edit for the day, because I can put footage of that in tomorrow, or rather at like showing you where I'm at with it, and do tomorrow's section as well tomorrow. So I'm going to say over and out. I'm going to edit, I'm going to upload all my video, I'm going to edit it, I'm going to have a cup of tea, I'm going to have some dinner, and then I'm going to pull it all out and start again before I video chat with my bestie. It's not taking long, it's just I made a mistake. And I made a mistake because I'm tired, and I'm tired because I had a really fun time at my work Christmas party last night. So I'm going to say goodbye properly now. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out. Have a good day or night wherever you are in the world. And yeah, I'll see you for day 3.